What's up, guys, and welcome to it. Welcome to Derry. Review. I'm gonna talk about spoilers. You've been warned. This might be the best horror show ever. I felt more in this one season than I ever have in all 4.5 seasons of Stranger Things. All right, that's a little cap. Season 4 of Stranger Things was really good, but this season of it was just as good, if not slightly better, in my opinion. The opening of this show lets you know the tone isn't being dialed back at all from the movie. In fact, it might even be more fucked up. It's so brutal, violent, and horrific. It's awesome. And this wasn't just a great It show. This was a great Stephen King show. Whoever made the decision to add elements from his other books like The Shining, Shawshank, The Mist, give those people a raise, dude. Every time I would catch something, it'd be like that Leo meme. I think I might even like this show more than the movies. It just gave us so much more. It gave us so much character in not just the kids, but so many people around the kids. Whereas in the movies, the adults are kind of just like mind-numbed to whatever spell it has over the place, to seeing what would happen if adults really had to deal with Pennywise. You know, not just the kids that dealt with him, to growing up being adults and then dealing with him then, you know what I mean? Also delving deep into Pennywise, seeing his lore, getting a bit of his origin, to seeing why he's a clown, how he was trapped in Derry by the natives that were there long ago, how he's connected to Mrs. Hirsch. Let's talk about Pennywise real quick, dude. Bill Skarsgård gave a masterclass in embodying a character. It's akin to like Robert Englund being Freddy Krueger. I don't really care to see anyone else's version because Bill's version is just so good. It's just one of those moments where it's like, yeah, that's his character now, dude. I don't want to see anyone else play it. In the obvious big moments when he's playing with his food, and in the smaller subtle moments where he takes something as childlike as skipping and he's making it feel so dark and ominous. Or when he can't help himself but drool when he's around these kids because he wants to eat them so bad. And somehow making his human-like eyes feel not human at all, dude. Tim Curry was great in his version, but Bill, I feel like, just brought it to just such another level that just seems too hard to reach now. And then there was the whole military aspect. Trying to weaponize Pennywise was something I just did not expect, but I found to be so fucking awesome. And then using Dick Hallorann to use his shine to find it, to combat it mentally, was just like, what the fuck? Fucking absolute cinema, dude. The kids were really good in the show as well. You had characters like Marge, who was just so unlikable in the beginning, to being one of my favorite characters by the end of the show. The heroism that Rich displays, you know, the little Hispanic homie, dude. He was my all-time favorite by the end of the show, as I'm sure he was for a lot of people. Then you had Lily and Ronnie, that you could just feel the torment and pain that they went through. And then Will going from being like this nerdy kid, kind of like being slightly estranged from his father that can't really connect with him, to being so brave by the end of the show. So much so that he has the balls to say this to Pennywise.
Shut up! I can't hear you. I know who this is! You're not gonna scare me!
Become Willy Boy!
You an act!
I can't hear you!
I'm done being scared!
I can't hear you! What?
And then the budget for this show was somewhere between 75 to 80 million compared to the astronomical budget that Stranger Things has. It just feels like Welcome to Derry had more bang for its buck, you know, just doing way more with way less. But we shall see with the coming episodes of Stranger Things, but as of right now, Welcome to Derry is incredible, in my opinion. I give this show the classic Pennywise dance out of 10. I give this show like a 9.6 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 because we had to wait 4 episodes to see Pennywise. But the payoff when he came in, dude, was fucking incredible. Really, it's like a spiritual 10 out of 10. But you know, I'm just taking off 4 points for not seeing Pennywise for 4 episodes. Well, that is my review for It, Welcome to Derry Season 1. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. So take care now, and bye-bye then. Ta-ta.